Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. We're doing another Fix Your City. Name of this city is Knox City. It's a medium-sized city, 43,000. Right now, it shows up as 2,000 profitable a week. It's got 7.2 million in the bank. So, those stats all look good. This was uploaded by Epic Sax Guy. The title is String Bean Help Me, and the description is Knox City by Epic Sax Guy. So thank you very much for uploading your city. I hope to fix it. Again, it's medium size, but it looks profitable. You're not doing unlimited money, so that's all good. Let's take a look at the traffic. 64%. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's kind of in the middle. So, average or mediocre, right in the middle. And then do you have despawning? Okay, so despawning is enabled. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the city with no despawning because we're going to solve the city without despawning. That is a more accurate simulation. It's also harder, so that's how I like to do the city fixes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of like a quasi time lapse so we can see where the traffic bottoms out at, and then we'll take a look at the city. So here we go. So no despawning, right? And then here's the traffic. So we're going to hit play, and we'll make it go as fast as possible, and then we'll just take a look and see what happens with the red. It's rising right now, 71%, 70. All right, it's in the mid-60s now. You can see the red spreading a little bit more, but still not that bad. Not that bad. And then what happens is, as the traffic gets worse and worse, there tends to be like a cascade event where certain traffic is backed up in one area that causes a backup in another, which causes a backup in another. So you can think of it as like a domino effect. All right, so we see it kind of breaking below 50%. You can see on the bottom right-hand side of the screen that highway interchange has really started to just get all clogged up, and it's having a ripple effect through the highways connecting to that. The middle part, of course, is getting clogged up. You can see the also parts of the city, more and more red flowing through. So we're at 47% now. All right, it keeps on getting lower. It's at 39% now. Oh my God! Look at this. Holy moly. I mean, a little bit bad right there, but this is the part that's killer. 35. Wow. Oh my God. I mean, we're getting close to going out of the map. The map ends like right up there, so this is where the map ends. Right there. Oh my goodness. That is insane. So it gets pretty bad. These are cloverleaf interchanges. Obviously, this is not in the city limits, so it's not your fault. It's you don't want to build those, but I don't think there's anything you could have done. That was probably already there with the map. Where are we at? 29. Okay, I think this may be bottom. It's at 26%. And so I'm looking up here to see if that oh, okay, never mind. I was looking to see if that changed. And it did. So we're at 25. Oh, okay. 25, 26, 24. All right, we haven't hit bottom yet. Let's just let it keep on going. All right, okay, I haven't seen it drop below 24. I see it bouncing 24, 25, 26. So we may have found out basically the resting traffic flow for this city with despawning off. Right? No despawning. Oh, okay. Well, there's more to go here. It's going to be an interesting fix because I'm going to fix it right from here. Alright, here we are at 20. And you can see basically the top north part of the city it doesn't look that bad at all, but the southern part looks pretty bad, and then it spreads out to the southeast with the highways, and then the southwest, again, that highway. We're at 19. So I'm just continuing to let it run. The city population has grown. So what did it start at 42,000? It's at 46. So, I mean, you did a good job in that a lot of people want to come into the city and move into the city, and it is profitable. So 7,500 a week. I mean, these are all good numbers. Just the traffic is terrible. But we're going to fix that. All right, so here's a new low at 18%. And I'm not seeing a drop below that. Though I have said that many other times. Okay, I think this may be it. I saw it dip to 17 for a brief moment, and then it came back, and it's been at 18 and 19. So I think this is it. We'll let it run for just a moment. And yeah, okay. Now it's back up to 20. So lowest it got was 17. Okay, I'm going to pause it right here. It looks like 18 is really where it bottoms out at. So with that being the case, now let's take a look at the city. How is it laid out? And, you know, where are the zones at? So one of the things we, of course, want to take a look at is where's the industry? The industry looks like it's all in one spot, which is this, you want to call it south side, almost southwest. Industry creates a lot of traffic. So one of the issues is, of course, with industry concentrated, it creates too much traffic. And so one of the issues is it would be good for you to have your industry, it's fine to have it here, but only half that size, and the other half should be somewhere else. You know, this looks like it's, you got like a university system, which is great. That's really cool. Good job doing that. That's neat. A police academy. Okay, so that's wonderful. I don't know if you really should have industry up there. Then again, if it's a trade school, then maybe. But it would be good for your industry to be near commercial. And I actually don't see a lot of commercial. I see some blues right there. Oh, I see some blue right here. Okay. And you got it. You got some on this northeast side, Magnolia Square. Okay, you got some up here. So your industry should be near the commercial, so it probably would be good to put some like over here. And that way it's near the commercial. That way it's not in one spot. So you want to use the diffuse and disperse strategy. So that's one part. How else is the city laid out? I see that you got some expansion going on over here with some residences. That looks kind of cool. You got some waterfront property. I think that's neat. And you of course put in a dam. I think that's also really cool. So good job with all of that. Keep in mind that this is a 2-lane road, so as this residential on this side gets built up, this highway road or this dam road is going to get busy, so you'll want to create another way to get from the left side of the screen to the right side. Okay. So I want to go ahead and start with fixing the city. I do want to take a look at your unemployment rate, 21%, so it's very high, and that's also evidenced by there's a lot of industry demand. And so, again, it would be good to put some more industry up here. And then do you have the Hadron Collider? No. Good. You don't want to build that. And do you have a lot of intersection signs? No. No. I don't see any. Nope. Okay. I mean, you may have some, but I just don't see any. What about lane connectors? Do you have lane connectors? Oh, you do have lane connectors. Some right there. I don't see... I mean, you may have more, but I don't see them everywhere. So, okay, so you got some of those. And then let me take a look at your grid. And I'm going to do a screenshot here. I mean, I like the grid. I have noticed that there's a lot of intersections, so some of your, like these long strips, those are good. These smaller strips, those are a bit too much on the intersections. So I think the grid is nice, but some of it is a little bit too many intersections. Okay, I think that's fine. So I want to take a look at your traffic manager settings. And so let me look at that, and I'll be back. Okay, so what I did is I updated the traffic manager settings. Again, you know, despawning is off, right? I changed the advanced vehicle AI, so I turned that on, and I made sure that there's no lights at the intersections. We've got, of course, a lot of traffic right over here, right, in these areas. This is outside the city, so I probably will purchase that. I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay. And then you've got a lot of traffic caused by the industry, and you of course need more industry. And then if we look at this industry, this looks like all forestry. So if I click here, yeah, forestry specialization. So all of your industry is just forestry specialization. What that means is most likely a lot of your traffic is being caused by importing goods and exporting a lot of this forestry. The way you check that out is you come over here. There you go. A lot of importing. And what is the majority of it? Purple, goods. That's because your city isn't making any here. Are you exporting a lot? You're exporting a lot, or a decent amount. What are you exporting? The green, forestry. So your city, some of the traffic is being caused by the fact that it's bringing in goods. That's what your commercial needs, is goods. And it's exporting excess forestry. So you actually don't want to have such significant specialization. You want generic industry, or what's called unspecialized industry. And if you're going to have specialized industry, it's like that. So now, this is the only part that's going to create forestry. The part below it, part below that area is going to be generalized or unspecialized industry. And that's going to create goods. And that's going to reduce the traffic. The other thing is, it's a decent sized city, and there's really only there's two ways to get in. You got one way to get in here, and then you've got another way to get in here. But if somebody is coming from the bottom highway, call it the eastbound side where it's going from west to east, it only has... How does it even do that? It would come off the highway, take this, come down here, take this, come over here. So it's a decent sized city. There's not enough ways to get into the city. And so you want to diffuse the traffic across more ways to get in. Let me take a look at your policies. Those are fine. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this, and I'm going to destroy this, and I'm going to create two new intersections to help out. And we'll start from there. I'll do the first one, and then the other I'm gonna do. I'll do off screen and then come back to it. Okay. And so you'll find these on the Steam work. Oh wow, that kind of works perfectly. You'll find these on the Steam Workshop. You can look for In Your Face G highway intersection. I've got two, and I think that they're the best highway intersections. And the reason why is because they've got integrated paths and integrated frontage roads and integrated rail. And you got a 6-lane road coming up to it. That won't be necessary. So there you go. Well, let me hook it up and I'll show it to you. There we go. There's nothing over here, so I'll just terminate the frontage roads. Okay. That's good. And then I'm going to continue the frontage roads on. So the reason why I like this is because it's got integrated paths. You'll see people using that. That reduces traffic. They'll use that to walk. It's got an integrated rail, so you can put that in between the highways. That way it doesn't kind of block some of the roads as much. So it's the best highway intersection. And then let's see where we want to connect these. What do you got going over here? This is like a park? A city park? That's cool. Really nice. That's really nice. Really good job there. So we can... I try to build it with doing the least amount of damage to your city. And so I do hope to do that. I want to kind of get that. There we go. Okay, cool. So, people that were, on this highway, they would come down here and they would take an exit here to get into that part of the city. Now, they don't have to use that. They can come over here. This wasn't busy though. But some of the industry, there was no way for it to get over here. It had to come over here and then come down here and then take a right or take a right over here. Now it can come down here for any of the commercial areas that are here, like these guys. And like these that you're building in Magnolia Square. And then I'm going to destroy this. And then we'll use the other one. I've got two. One has a roundabout, one has an oval about. Okay, so let me put that up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show how I build frontage roads. I use vanilla roads except for there's a 3-lane one-way, and I got that from Vanilla Plus. And so just kind of hooking those right in. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's fine. There we go. And so the frontage roads, for example, you could create another connection right here in the middle to go into this area. It just gives you more access, diffuses the traffic across more entrances, and so I'll show that right here. And can this go right by the highway? Or no, it can't. That's okay. Kind of drop it down a little bit. There we go. And then we'll terminate it. And that'll be good for the future expansion. But you can have a frontage road and then you can do something like this. So where that entrance was, there's another way to get into the city, just like you had before. Okay, so these two intersections have been connected, so we're good there. This whole industry section is going to get updated, so I think we're fine there, but just there's more of a need for industry, so we do want to work on that. And then, like I said, industry creates a lot of traffic, and so you actually, you don't want to use 2-lane roads, you want to use 4-lane roads for everything. And if I put the vanilla 4-lane roads in here, it'll destroy a lot of your zoning. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Vanilla Plus 4-lane road to upgrade your 2-lane to 4-lane, and it uses the same amount of space. And I think there may also be a 4-lane for this kind of these skinny roads. I think it comes in one of the DLCs maybe. Sorry, I may be a little bit off on that, but I thought there was another way for you to be able to get it too. So you can check to see if you have it. And going from 2 to 4 does make a big difference. It diffuses the traffic from 2 to 4 lanes, and so that really helps out. So I think that's good there. There we go. Just making sure those highways are going the correct way. Alright, I think that all looks good. There's a power line that kind of got destroyed in the construction. So I think that's good as well. And this is in our city limits now, so I may change that. It just kind of depends. But I've made a lot of changes, so let's kind of hit play on regular speed and see all these guys get situated here. And we want to set up the roundabout. If you're on the roundabout, you can block the box. If you're not on the roundabout, you should not block the box. And so that's what I'm setting up right now. There we go. All right. Block the box, don't, block, and don't. And let's go ahead and set up default speed limits for these new roads that I just did. And that'll really help. They'll save time. And I'm going to do that off screen. Okay. So I updated the speed limits, and it's going to take time for all this to clear out, of course. And then what we want to do is, if you're going to get off the highway, exit only, otherwise you go straight on the other 2 lanes. Exit only, and then we'll do on-ramp only. There we go. Flip the other side. Exit only. Exit only, on-ramp only. Okay, I think that's good. And so you can see a lot of this industry is getting destroyed. All that industry, because it's rewiring itself from the forestry to the non-forestry. Let's make this a 6-laner. Give me a little bit easier direction on the turning. So right lane goes right, middle lane goes straight, and left lane takes a left. I'll make it a little bit easier to direct traffic a little bit. And then we can do this here too. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like over time. It's going to take time. Let's upgrade into those from 2 to 4. So, see, all this is forestry. A lot of this is forestry. Alright, we need to do a little bit of an emergency here. I'm going to delete this afterwards if I remember. What I just did there is the people that are exiting, you got to exit to the right lane just to get them moving. I don't like to do those lane connectors. They cause a lot more damage than they do good. That's just because of the issues that we're dealing with right now. That's all. Holy moly. None of this stuff is going to escape unless I replace this. So cloverleafs have huge traffic problems, and the reason why I said that it's not going to get better unless I delete this. Let me explain a little bit why. The traffic that was coming this way, right? It was taking this cloverleaf right here and coming here, and then it was going to go straight out, but it was stuck because there's another batch of cars that are taking this part of the cloverleaf to go left. And so this going from right to left was blocked. That was affecting this cloverleaf, and that was going to affect this cloverleaf, which was affecting this traffic. So that's why I'm removing it. What's the best highway interchange? It's a stack interchange. Come on, rotate. There we go. Something like that is good. We need to flatten out the area. You will find this. It's pretty flat already. You will find this on the Steam Workshop too. You can look for the In-Your-Face G stack interchange. It is the best stack interchange because it's got integrated four-way rail and integrated frontage roads. You can hook them right up with the intersections I just made. All right, that should be free or flat. Here we go. Oh. What do you think? Something like that? There we go. Nice and smooth. Normally, of course, you know, you want to pretty this up a little bit more, but trying to, you know, do the fix in a certain amount of time. There we go. So that frontage road, you know, right here, you could have go boom, 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 and hook up right there if you want. Okay, so I think that's good. And we'll do what I suspect should help. Oh, this is... It's coming in at such an angle, you can't see a right turn. Arrow. There. Now there should be an arrow. Bam, bam. There we go. And I want to make it right turn only. Or exit only. There we go. Okay, so that should free up all of this. That should free up all of this. It's a beautiful thing to watch. The stack interchanges are actually super pretty. Super pretty. It's like a dance of cars. It'll take time. I'll free up this, which will free up this, which will free up this. Exit only. And it's fully upgradable too. We need to do this right here. Kind of help them move a little bit better. Just telling the on-ramp to stay on this right lane and the other lanes to condense down into those two, just to help it flow better. Oh wow, look at all these people coming in from this new entrance that I made. It's going to take a while. Look how far back this road goes. It's going to take a while for all that to clear up. Look at that. Holy moly. So, you know, we can upgrade this and shrink this later on. I just made that from 1 to a 2 lane to help more of these cars come through. And the right 2 lanes can be off-ramp. Oh yeah, and that means this needs to be upgraded too. Damn. And we'll do this. Again, this is not needed. I'm just doing this right now. I'm going to remove those afterwards. I'm going to remove those afterwards. Just using it to help with this initial brunt of the traffic. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's all freeing up. This is all freeing up. There's nobody coming this way, so I'm already going to delete that. Don't use lane connectors. Emergency use only. Did I set this up? Yeah, I did. It's just going to take some time. You got to get this to clear out. Go, 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 go. Changing the roundabout speed limit to 50 to give this entry, these people on the frontage road time to enter in. Do that here too. All right, great. So this highway is good. Okay, so this highway going west to east is good. These guys are having a hard time. Where are we at? 41%. Not too bad. We'll let that run for a little bit. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's remove that light. You got any more lights? Oh, shoot. Yeah, there we go. You want to make sure you don't use lights. Any more? A couple of stop signs over here. There we go. That should help. Oh, you got a few stop signs and stuff. Oh, you got a lot. Yeah, so you don't want to use the, you don't really need to use lights, and you don't need to use stop signs. Okay. All right, good. Look at that. Clearing up, isn't it? Look at that. That was all busy. It just takes time. It's clearing up. These guys are getting out of there. This is still super busy. Still goes off all the way over there. Oh, even farther. How much farther? Right here. The map ends still far away, so it's working its way in. What about over here? Oh, whoa. That's still pretty serious. Sorry, I'm moving kind of fast there. Let's upgrade this to 4. Highway. Just give them kind of extra on-ramp lane to enter the highway just to help out a little bit. Hold on. I think I can do this. There we go. You do Control S. Give it even more room. Hey. There. I could make that like a 3-lane right here if I wanted to help out. And I think that may actually be necessary just to try to help. Academic year report, we'll skip that. There we go. Just again trying to do that to help it out. Just to help them out. These are just the trucks trying to get out. Okay. That's good. 47%, that's good. Not too bad, not too bad. We still got despawning on, so that's good. Let's take a look and see if there's any other hotspots. We want to let that kind of clear up a little bit. You know, there could be like lights and stuff like that. Clear all that up. Give that highway time. Okay. And you got some 2-lane roads. Yeah, so let's just make those 4-lane roads like I mentioned before. I see that there's buses, so I'm glad you got mass transit going on. Oh, you got a lot of one-way roads and stuff like that. I'm gonna get rid of those. You can let the drivers pick. You really can. Making all of those 4-lane. Oh, what is this? Just dirt road right there. I don't know if you did that for fun or not. I'll leave it. So there's a lot of 2-lane roads, updating those to 4-lane. and that way it doesn't really destroy the city stuff that you've done, the zoning. Okay, that's good. Okay. How's that? Because what happens is you got a bus stop, and when the bus stops, it blocks up all the other traffic. But if you got a 4-lane road, at least some of the cars will be able to go by. I'm just looking where there's a lot of traffic, changing it from 2 to 4. Okay. How's the highway coming along? Alright, so this is kind of cleared up. And this is still moving, but at a slow pace. We're going to upgrade this to alleviate some of the pressure, diffusing it from 2 to 4. I'm sorry, 1 to 2, excuse me. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Right? That was all blocked up, and now it no longer is. So we're going to do what I mentioned. We don't need it so heavy. There we go. There we go. Bam. Going back to its normal format. And then the lane connectors are not needed anymore. Oh, I still needed some of it for this. My bad. A little bit premature. Hold on. There. So this area is good. That area is good. Okay. Population has exploded in the city, so that's good. We got some stuff going on right here. So left lane is for left turn only. And then you guys, right lane is right turn only. That way, you know, if you want to go straight, you better make sure you're in the right lane for this street. And for this street, if you want to go straight, you better be in the left lane. Okay, that's good. Everything else is working fine. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Let's expand this 4-lane, the 6 to a 4, all the way back up to the top, to the next intersection. Great. And this looks like it should be a 4-lane right here. Bam. Bam. There we go. This is still pretty bad right here, I'd say. Really bad. How bad? Very. Very. Oh, right to here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time. That's the cascade effect. And so it takes time to reverse that domino. Changing it from 6 to 4. Oh yeah, so if you want to go straight, get in the right lane. Left lane is for left turn only. How's your industry over here? Is it building out? Yeah, it's building out. Notice the yellow line isn't there anymore. There was a big need for industry because there wasn't the right type of industry. There was just the forestry. Now we've got the generalized industry. You don't see a need for it. What you do see a need for is commercial, because you got a lot more goods that you can sell. If we look at the outside connections, I can't remember how much was being imported before. I think this is reduced, right? And look at the export. It's exporting less and importing less. That's less traffic on the roads. And as this industry gets built out, right, there's a lot of unbuilt zoning right here. As it gets built out, there'll be less and less goods that are imported. It's just going to take time. Let's change it from 6 to 4 all the way up. Two to 4. Great. What are you guys waiting on? Oh, you guys are waiting on this to get out. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, okay. Well, if you guys used your brain, there's another lane here. There's another lane to use. That's alright. Wow, look at that. So this one is flowing just fine, right? Are people walking here? Nobody. Why is nobody walking here? Because there isn't any industry here. It's all over here. So there should be people walking here. Look at that. As expected. Because it's close to the residences and the shops. And so people are walking. That's less traffic on the road. How are we doing here? How are we doing here? Is it still busy for as far as the eye can see? No, it's just to here now. So once that reduces, it will be okay, and I can get this back to normal. This may take some time right here, and so, you know, industry creates a lot of traffic, so it would be good to have another connection right here, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to diffuse the traffic from 2 to 3, and it looks like you're trying to expand this way anyway, so this will help you for that. I have to destroy some of your industry to get it to fit. Sorry about that. Hook it up. Hook it up. Terminate the frontage roads. Connect to the frontage road. Connect the frontage road. Perfect. frontage road? And, build with 4-lane. How about you do this? There. Now they've got another way to get in. So some of these people that are taking a right, or that were taking a right, getting here, coming down here, they are just going to come down this way. Right turn only lane, left 2 go straight. Exit only lane, or on ramp, I should say. Off ramp. Off ramp. You got like this gravel road action happening. I don't know what to do with that. I kind of want to leave your style, but it really should have a better connection to this part of the city. For the time being. Let's do that for the time being. There. There may be some of these cars were getting on this oval about to come up north. Some, maybe not all. And so it should have some of them use this. Oh gosh, they already are using it. Remove that. Someone going off to get back on. I mean, I would get rid of this dirt road action right here, and like this road right here, I would have that come out and then connect down here. That's what I would do. And you can still keep some of your dirt road for part of it, but you know, give your residents some better access. Upgrade some more of these 2-lane before. Yeah, some of the 2-lane just needs to be 4-lane. Let's take a look at your mass transit. You got a lot of people riding it, 638 on your buses, so good job there. They all seem really good. You don't have a lot of vehicles. Good job. Metro, good job. That's totally fine. There you go. Stack interchange. Doing its magic. And this is in good shape. So this one I upgraded to a 2-lane. That can go back to 1. Left 2 lanes are straight. Right lane is exit only. That's fine. And this can go back to 1 now. And no more of these guys. Good. We're fine. Come on, donut guy. They're just kind of adjusting because of all the changes I just made, so it's going to take a little bit of time for them to work through the system. Oh, maybe it's going to take longer than I'd expected. We'll see. If it gets backed up too much, I'll make some changes. I might have made that change prematurely. Yeah. Alright, jeez. Alright, I'll let you guys keep on going for a while then. It's causing a cascade event doing that. Alright, let's see. How's this coming along? Still busy. What are you trying to do? Upgrading 2 to 4. Upgrading 2 to 4. Traffic? 59, not too bad. You can see it's moving, but badly. Hey. What's going on here? What's going on right here? You guys aren't supposed to do that. That's weird. I hate doing this. They're blocking the box and they're not supposed to. That's a total glitch. Oh my god. That's causing all this problem. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are insane. Yeah, don't block the box. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. That's like slowing down all of this. That's really weird. I don't normally see that. Okay, good. So this is good. This is being used somewhat. We'll go ahead and set this up. Block, block, don't, block, block, don't. Okay. Wow, look at how much more money the city is making. 122,000 compared to what, 5,000 or something? And this is all good. Is this all good? Can I change this now? 50,000. The population has just exploded. None of the industry wants to come over here. Okay, well, hold on. There's a reason why. There's a lot of commercial here, and there's no commercial here, and there's a commercial need, and there's a lot of commercial here. So the industry couldn't be farther from where it's needed. And so it would be good for there to be commercial right here. Right here. Next to it. It would also be pretty nice to have like a highway coming up here. Can you imagine if you had a highway that goes right up here? That would be really good. Because, you know, you should have industry up here. That would be really good. So, I don't want to make that change yet. I want to see if the traffic gets solved before. Like, this is causing a problem, right? But once that clears up, we'll be okay. So, some of it is just that we have to give it time. Right? Some of it is that we just have to give it time. And this is taking a lot of time. Like, why are they waiting right there? Right turn only lane. If you want to go straight, get in the middle lane, please. Left turn only lane. That should help this. Left turn only lane. Right turn only lane. That way you guys can get a move on a little bit. And there's people walking. That's kind of affecting you, isn't it? It's not too bad, though. Okay. Where else is it pretty bad? Right here. Primarily because of people walking. If you notice spots like that where a lot of people are walking, you want to do this. So you can do that. I just built elevated paths. And then you tell them that, hey, don't use the crosswalk that's on the ground. Use the elevated crosswalk, and they will. So they start to use the elevated crosswalk, and that'll actually help the traffic flow better. Do you guys need that over here too? What are you guys waiting on? Is there a light or something? I don't see anything. No. I see a 2-lane road. I'm just changing it to 4. Give the citizens the decision. They'll find the best route. You just got to give it to them. Yeah, this is just taking too long right here. I'm gonna tell these guys to just go. Maybe it should be a 6 lane. That's what it seems like. Maybe make it a 6 lane. When you already have it as a 4 lane, it makes it really easy. You can upgrade much more easily because it doesn't take up any space. So making that a right turn only. There. Right turn only, left 2 go straight. And then this one, right, straight, and left. And then do the same thing here. Right, straight, and left. See if that helps with the flow of traffic. Where are we at? 60. Decent amount of people walking right here. So let's do the paths again. I mean, it's great. You got... If your citizens are walking, they're not driving. So we made the elevated path just like we did before. And we're going to tell them, don't use the ground crosswalks. And then we'll upgrade this to a 6 lane. Oh yeah, I upgraded that to 4. Maybe that's my fault. Right, straight, and left. That's my fault right there. There's a lot more people taking that middle road than I had anticipated, but that's the only one that goes north to south. It would be good to have more. So for example, ideally it would be nice to have this one go all the way up, but I don't want to destroy any part of your city. I think the next best thing to do is put a highway here that goes north and south. That way you can connect some industry here, connect it to this commercial area here. That'll help out a lot. Alright, so this backup was out of the city limits. It was here. And so now we are in better shape. This is still pretty bad, of course, but you know, it's going to take time. Holy nuts! Okay. That means that, so I've tried it twice. It means that this really does need to be a 2 lane. Okay. We'll make that 4. So that there are 2 lanes to go straight and 2 exit lanes. That's just the amount of traffic that's going from west and then going northeast. But that's one of the reasons why I like the stack interchange and why I made it the way that I did, is that it's fully upgradable, so you can adjust it based on traffic patterns. How's traffic? 71. We're almost done. Make that a left turn only lane. Importing 7,000, exporting 1,000. So the export is decreasing. The import hasn't changed much. There's still plenty of empty industry. Technically, where you want to expand the city is right here. You want to pop in some commercial right here. You want to pop in some residential right here. That's what you want to do. Commercial should be close to industry. This all looks fine now. Change it back to 4. And then what I want to do is I want to look at the routes and click on this road. See where everybody is going. Trucks go left, some go straight, some go right. There's a lot more going left and straight. Okay. So we'll do this. Left lane turns left, right lane goes straight and right. On-ramp only. Look at that. This is clear. This is clear. Again, you can find this on the Steam Workshop. That on the Steam Workshop, and you can find the stack interchange on the Steam Workshop. And so if you have rail, you can pop in the rail, put it through the highway, connect it here, connect it here, connect it here. You just have to straighten out the highways, which, just for sake of time, I'm not doing. How's the traffic here? Almost done, right? This was all red. It's now just red in this area. This was all red. It's getting better. And of course, this was all red. A lot of it is, but it's flowing. Stack interchanges have the best throughput. And the city's much bigger, 50,000. How's your garbage? Good job. Production is 768. Processing is 316. Great. What about picking up dead bodies? How's that? Crematorium is 525. Okay, you got some up there. You got some right there. Some right here. So you don't have them all at one spot, so that's good. Could be spread out just a little bit better, but that's pretty good. So the trash is a problem. You got way too much trash here. And it looks like you were emptying this. So that's good. You do want to empty the landfill sites. So we'll delete that. You got too much in one spot. Yeah, too much in one spot. So if you have some industry here, you can pop it over there. Let's move this. Too much in one spot. You want to disperse that. Diffuse and disperse. There, that's good. I don't know where else you could put it. You just got a lot in this one area. Oof. Yeah, highway right here. Another industrial section. You can put some recycling plants over there, or some recycling plants over there. I don't see another spot really. What about your elementary schools? You could use a little bit more. High school? A little bit more. But that's okay. I don't think it's really that bad. I think that's good. I mean, I think you've done a pretty good job. Wait, where's your... There's a police station. Police. You don't have one up here? Where's this Prospect Park? I don't know if this was left blank on purpose. You got a fire station? How about we would put a police station right next to it? But maybe on the other side to give access to where it would be needed. Do you have cargo harbor or anything like that? You don't. Okay. That would be a good thing for you to have. Where's the rail? There's rail here. You could bring rail here to connect here, but actually don't do that. Don't do that. You want it near your commercial. Is there any more rail anywhere else? Oh, jeez. That's the only one down there. You could probably do an internal cargo, put one right here, and put an internal cargo right here to help transport goods. That'll alleviate some traffic. And you can do an external cargo around here, but you've got to fill this part in with commercial. I like all these sports stuff that you got going on, so cool. Oh, your team is doing great. 6-0. How's this team doing? 3-1? Not too bad. What's this? 3-3? Oh, we got to step up our track and field. What's this? Aquatics? Really? 4-2? Yeah, you got a pretty good sports program. Good job. What about science? Science and engineering. That's more important. There, I needed water and electricity. This recycle bin that I moved over there. Oh, look at that. Right? That traffic was coming right off the edge. Now it's to here. Great. It just took time. And you know, I could have loaded up the game from when it was 70%, turned off despawning, and then just started to fix it. But I really wanted to show that, hey, if you follow these strategies, you can actually fix the city. It's really annoying that they only use one, but there's a reason why. I think they're trying to get out of the city. Yeah. They're using that left lane because they're taking this left lane and they're switching here. Let's do this here. That guy looked like he was using it as a U-turn, and so that got me confused. Some are using it to get out. Where are you going? Okay, you're returning to the facility. What about you? Returning. All goods. Okay, they're all going straight. He's heading out. Returning to the facility. Yeah. They're all just going over. Which they won't need to. If you build industry right here, they won't be coming down here. So I wanted to show that you can fix it with the layout. I didn't really destroy any part of the city or remove a lot of stuff. There's a few shops right here. There's nothing of significance. So the city can be fixed, but you can take it to the next level by updating the layout. There's a need for commercial. Commercial and residential here. Highway and new industry right here. Ooh, this is some backup right here. We got this set up? Yeah, right turn only. Right turn only, we do. Stop doing that. Left turn only? Yeah. Eliminating these destroyed areas. Before the fire trucks couldn't get here, so they burned down to the ground. Just cleaning those up. How's the import now? 7,400. Wow, way too many. Exporting 1129. Importing way too much. Why are we importing so much? Why are we importing so much? All of that is coming from roads. We need to get some commercial or some a cargo train terminal to reduce the road, how busy the roads are. It did drop down, but the city is growing. My understanding is that it dropped down because we built some generic industry. However, there's a need for a lot more commercial, and the city is growing, so that's kind of that's increasing the need. If we hadn't made this change, that it would be importing even more. And it should get another way in from right here too. Just another way in. Somebody already used it. Four lane, four lane, four lane. Taking those one-way roads and just making them four-lane both ways. Wherever I see that, I'm changing it. whenever I'm seeing some heavy traffic spots. I think that's good. I think that's really good. Just keeping on upgrading. Okay. Where are we at? Really? 68? Oh, the center part of the city. That center part, this road right here. Yeah, this road right here. This is getting super clogged up, isn't it? Okay. No problem. Right, straight, and left, which is what I had before. Right, straight, and left. Oh, yeah, right, straight, and left. Left turn only right there. And right turn only right there. Get you guys moving. So much industry here. There's just so much industry here. Oh, and has this residential started to fill out? That's going to cause problems too, because all these guys are going to have to come over here to work. We'll do something else as well to help out. No way. Can I not get across? can you not get across? I was going to do a bypass. Because I think that's the only way to do it without actually... I think that's the only way to do it. Without, I think that's the only way to do it. Holy moly! Did I really do that? I think it's the only way to do it without updating a lot of the zoning. Get out of town. Why? That's stupid that it wouldn't let me do it. Oh, jeez, because it's going the wrong way, maybe? And it'll help the cars that are returning, I think. I don't think it's needed long term. I think it's just needed temporarily. Oh no. How was I able to do it over there? No way. I don't know. It's just magic that I was able to do it on that other side? That's too bad. I was gonna do it the other way too. Oh, hey, are you guys stopping? You can just go through? One guy with the brain. It's a 50 speed limit. Let's do a 75 speed limit to encourage them to take it. I wish I could do it the other way. 69. There's just a lot of industry in this one area. So I want to try to see if it can get fixed without me changing, changing all of that. This is horrendous. I don't know how I got the other one going. That's too bad. I just got lucky. There. There. All right, so we'll see. That should fix it, but we'll see. The city is more profitable. It's much bigger. The traffic is definitely much better. Still not where it should be, but it's definitely much better. And then it looks like this needs to be where I had it slightly more upgraded before. There. Yeah, there we go. And so the layout is hurting the traffic. There needs to be commercial right here, residential right here, and there needs to be industry right here. And that would fix this bottleneck in the middle. Making that straight, all straight, and making this right turn only. Oh yeah, making that right turn only. Just fixing some of this stuff up a little bit. Okay. This looks like it's freed up a little bit. All of these are goods trying to get to here. You can also just do a train. You can technically do a train from right here and have it drop off right here. That would also alleviate the traffic too. To transport goods. That'll be a fun little experiment to do. This fix is taking a lot longer than I had anticipated, just because I'm trying not to change the layout. Two to four, 2 to 4. Oh yeah, by the way, I do live stream, so please do stop by, say hello. Schedule is in the description below. And then as always, you know, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you don't like it. And definitely subscribe. That way you can come by future videos. That's a little bit better. That's flowing. Getting a little bit better. Nobody wants to take a left. Nobody wants to take a right. How about that? Is that going to help you guys a little bit? I think that's good. Yeah. That cleared up this part. Fully expandable. Great. Doing exactly what it should. Great. What's the speed limit over here? 30. That's kind of causing me a little bit of a problem, I'd say. That should help me out a little bit. Should send a few more trucks this way. Great. Importing only 5,000 now. Exporting. Okay, that's more normal. It's like, why are you importing so much? It just took some time for it to all settle in. Let's take a look at where everybody's going on this road. Some right, some left, a lot straight. So how about we do that? We need 2 roads to go straight. And I mean, I think that what a lot of people would do is they would put a roundabout right here. You can definitely do that. That will definitely help the traffic, but it doesn't solve the root cause. The root cause is commercial needs goods, and the goods are being produced down here. That's the root cause. So by putting a roundabout there, you kind of address the disease, or you address the symptom, but you don't address the disease. Not too bad. If it just gets 75, I'm gonna put a train up here. Internal. So we'll give it a moment. We'll give it a moment. And then after that, I would destroy these bypasses. Absolutely. Again, I kind of mentioned it before. Put some commercial here, put some residential here, put a highway, connect the industry to a highway that goes straight up, put some more industry right here, and that will reduce the pressure here. Because this is the only road, there should be another one. And like I would love to take this straight forward. But you know, we got the you got the park right here. Maybe you could put it on the side, right? You know, what happens if you do something like this? Just there's not space without destroying part of your park. I kind of don't want to do that. Yeah. Oh man. There's no other way. There's no other way. You know, this is the only way through this city. I mean, you got this road. You can make this. You could change the speed limit on this. Make this a thoroughfare. I'm just changing the speed limit. You Could try to do it manually like this. There's just not another way. So I like the city. You know, there's just some fine-tuning that needs to happen from here on forward. I mean, obviously I did way more than fine-tuning, right? This might divert some traffic. There. Where are we at? Oh man, we're so close. I'm calling it at 80. Yeah, this is fine now. Look at that. There we go. Looks great, right? 79 and 80, 79 and 80. That's awesome. All right. That is great. So let's just summarize what we did, yeah? City is nice. Medium-sized city. Profitable. We made it more profitable, got it bigger. The traffic was what? 18%? And we've taken it up to 80. And we did that without changing the layout. And one of the main things was buying the piece of land right here and changing the cloverleaf into a stack interchange. And then there was really, call it 1.5 ways into the city, depending on how you want to measure it, because this connected some parts, but not both north and south. This connected, one part connected north, one part connected south, another one connected just north. So, you know, 1.5 connections. So we made it a more formal north and south connection, second and third. And then we created frontage roads to create additional connections. So now to go north, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to go south, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we use the diffuse and disperse strategy to diffuse the traffic across more ways to get to the different sections. There's a boatload of 2-lane roads, right? We had to change them to 4-lane. There's a couple of stoplights. We had to get rid of those. And then really fine-tuning which lanes turned where. A little bit of process of experimentation to find the best way to get it to work. Next steps. Commercial, residential, right next to the industry. No more industry here. This is as big as it should be. No more. Highway right next to it that cuts up north, and then some industry right here, and then create a cargo connection, cargo train from here to here, just between those two, not connecting the outside. Eventually you can connect the outside, but this may be actually too close. Maybe when you expand the city somewhere, I don't know. Maybe like if you expand it over here or something like that. Just get it farther away for the time being. Yeah, I think that's good. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, I live stream. Please stop by. Schedule is in the description below. Please like the video. Smash that subscribe button. I'm at 250, or I'm at like 220 on YouTube, and the goal is to get to 250, so appreciate the help. All right, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.